going to be an interesting matchup, folks.
Bell is sounded. We are underway.
Oh, okay.
Official out of the way.
You don't see that very often. I don't think he does. Both these men kind of eyeing each other up.
Exactly how esoteric the matches at WrestleRave can get, and tonight has proved that to a T.
Kenny hyping up this crowd. It looks like he's excited for this matchup.
Yeah, Kenny, you gotta give him mad respect. Brings the same energy and confidence that he always does.
Finally getting to the lockup. Simod absolutely overpowering Kenny Calypso, but Kenny Calypso giving it back.
It's just a matter of power exchange here.
Kenny Calypso showing Simod he's not going to back down.
No, Kenny has never backed down from a fight, not once in his life.
I've never seen it.
Competitors that I know better than Kenny Calypso. This is something I have never seen before. Have you ever seen a collar and elbow go through the crowd? I've never seen anything like this. This is highly unusual.
Now, you know, when we say that, like, oh, anything can happen at WrestleRave, like, you know, and we really mean it.
Oh, very literally, anything and everything can happen at WrestleRave.
His collar and elbow still going through the crowd.
Back into the ring. It's the only place this thing can conclude.
Yes, sir. They're going back into the ring. Well, Kenny's got the higher ground.
Wow. Not once have they broken contact.
This is something.
Neither man willing to give an inch. You're back in.
Well, leave it to Simod and Kenny Calypso to make a collar and elbow interesting.
Interesting it is. And look at that, just sheer power working down to the mat.
Kenny getting his shoulder up pretty quick.
Yeah, Kenny has to keep his head on the swivel. Trying to force it into the ring.
It might be a little tough.
Yeah, I think our official probably should just let this thing play out.
He's not that strong.
Off the ropes.
Oh!
Shoulder tackle.
Simod giving us a little bit of a flare. Oh!
Kenny with that hip toss.
Simod was not going to go for that at all.
Ducks the clothesline.
No.
Kenny just trying to throw shots. Vicious shot.
Big thud into the corner. Oh! Another just devastating chop from Kenny Calypso.
Yeah, Kenny Calypso can throw chops at the best of them.
Don't let the size fool y'all, folks. Kenny Calypso was built just sturdy. talk about the distance travel between the two competitors. With Simod and his past. You can talk about it, but it almost doesn't matter being in the ring here with Kenny Calypso. Kenny Calypso has been just, again, we talk about meteoric rises. Kenny Calypso is at the top of the Texas scene now. And he's made his way. He's scratched and clawed to get there. And putting him in this predicament, it's not easy to see.
Kenny Calypso has, over the last year, had some battles. He is only 2 weeks out from the Anarchy Rules match taking Chris Carter, Just Nick, and Maniac against Team Disarray, led by T-Ray, and that has been an ongoing blood feud that has really left him shattered and broken more than once. So to see him step up right here behind Simod is a testament to the strength and tenacity of Kenny Calypso.
Simod breaking the back. Kenny.
Violent attack there.
No matter what Kenny had prepared for this match, I don't think he saw his evening going this way. Now, Kenny Calypso giving some rice. Oh! Giving it back to Simod.
I think he knows he needs to fight back, turning this into a fight.
Just raking the back of Simod just multiple times.
Simod trying to extend the hand.
Reaching out for a handshake. In the middle of the match, I don't know if I trust that. And, well, I was right.
No, not Kenny.
Oh!
Viciously tosses him neck first in that second turnbuckle. I don't think if there's one downfall that Kenny has.
Oh!
Sometimes it can be just a little too trusting.
Calypso fighting back.
Kenny with the knees. But it's just not enough.
Cover goes nowhere. Really good bridge for Kenny.
Kenny showcasing both his power and his flexibility here, trying to work his way out of the corner situation.
Oh! Now that is impressive. Kenny doing anything he possibly can to get out of this. Come on, Ben. You got to get this match under control, Ben.
And just folded like a travel slice of 40.
Kenny looks worse for wear here. Jeez.
Took the full brunt of that.
Oh, he's reaching. Now Simod stalking Kenny Calypso. Driving his neck into those ropes, trying to get as much of that count as he possibly can.
Simod showing no mercy here.
He's smiling. Simod, formerly stint in WWE. I think he's absolutely like transcended that persona, and this Simod is just a different animal.
Kenny Calypso rung up on the ropes here. To your point, Ricky, Simod has elevated his game and become something truly, truly devastating. And it spells tragedy for Kenny Calypso right here.
This is not a good position to be in. I mean, that blood rushing to Kenny's head, it's being held upside down.
Oh! Right into the post. That may give Kenny an opening. An opening he desperately needs.
Shots in the midsection. Kenny Calypso trying to work the body as much as possible. Simod swing and a miss from Simod. Kenny puts Bodie into that ring post. Oh, Simod not really knowing where he's at. Swings it and man.
He's throwing wild shots.
Oh. This might be some sort of circus tactic or something. Something I've never seen before. There's really no way of telling what's going on in the mind of Simod.
You suck! He's doing a very good job of not only brutalizing his opponent but playing mind games. This entire matchup. Kenny Calypso is looking a little worse for wear.
Oh! Is that a wedgie?
Atomic wedgie.
Oh!
Atomic wedgie, atomic drop.
Oh, nobody likes to see that.
You hate to see it.
Oh, he's calling out a little help from Iron Sheik to give this man a camel clutch and make him humble. Kenny Calypso fighting back.
Well, to my knowledge, you cannot tap out on the outside.
Oh! Well, it doesn't look like it'll matter too much now.
So, you have to ask exactly who it was who was humbled on the outside there.
Oh!
Vicious strike from Kenny Calypso.
Again, Kenny Calypso, that man's built like a pot shop, so it's just solid muscle.
Kenny definitely puts in the work. The athlete he is. Locked back into the ring. Somebody rolling in.
Both these men about to take shots after shot at each other.
Kenny blocking the strikes as best he can, throwing his own just hard elbow shots. Blocking Simod.
Bodie doesn't look very happy about any of that. Oh, he's got him up.
Not where Kenny Calypso wants to be.
Kenny Calypso fighting through that as much as possible. Big European.
Now Kenny just trying to grind down Simod in the corner. Hard shots. Irish whip opposite side.
Simod looks a little bit dazed, gets his leg up.
Kenny went in with a head of steam and caught a face full of knee. Now
fight back. A little bit of those shoulders to the gut. Simod, being on the inside, has a little bit more leverage than Kenny. Our ref telling Sid that he has to get him away from the ropes. He absolutely did that. Now, maybe going for a cover or. What?
That was the most painful trust fall I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, Kenny!
Kenny with the counter almost able to steal the win. Now Kenny.
Talk about Kenny!
Kenny taking
punch the midsection. Oh. Again, breaking Kenny Calypso's body. It looked like Simod was kind of scouting that out.
now Kenny just trying to create separation as best he can, but Simod just physically dominating.
Ragdolling Kenny Calypso across the ring.
Kenny has faced insurmountable odds before, but this feels different.
To get this kind of treatment at your show that you were in charge of putting together, I don't think this is exactly what Kenny had in mind for
I
tonight.
feel like Simod might have that in the back despite everything, still trying to fight back.
Doing as much as he can.
Doing everything.
Found the wherewithal to give a devastating chop to Simod. Gotta move the crowd for this one.
There was the other man.
Oh, what is happening? Kenny, what are you doing? Kenny!
Off the paneling here. At Houston Premier Arena, that's a new one.
He is. Yeah, I think we did it all. Wow.
Kenny Calypso back into the ring.
Kenny trying to rally here.
Now, looking for his opportunity. Oh!
Missed it.
Simod gonna take his opportunity now. Smiling. Shit-eating grin.
Not giving in. Not letting up. But he is getting in the face of our fishing.
Hey, come on now.
I don't think anybody's going to do anything about this. Oh, swing and a miss. Oh.
Directly at Simod. Now Kenny off the ropes. Whiplash.
make his way to Ben. Trying to wake him up. Shoulder tackle. These men are going back and forth.
Kenny off the ropes. Kenny again, desperately trying to rouse the referee.
Shaking Ben like it's like Simba shook Mufasa.
And now Simod with a headbutt to the back of the neck.
Oh!
And a vicious double overhand shot. Kenny Calypso is in no man's land right now.
Doesn't look like there's going to be an end to this match, folks. Simod is just going to lay on devastating hit after devastating hit.
1, 2, 3. This could go on all night. This could just be violence at the leisure of Simod.
Oh! Simod just picking his spot on Kenny Calypso. It's just open season on Kenny right now.
Simod just physically dismantling Kenny Calypso.
Looks like Ben's stirring a little bit.
Referee is slowly stirring. Simod looking to throw away Kenny Calypso. A referee desperately trying to get Simod to break.
Simod doesn't look very happy with that. Oh, he definitely wasn't.
Oh, referee taking almost as much punishment as Kenny Calypso. What was he?
Oh!
Using Ben as a battering ram. Battering ram Ben has become a weapon at the hands of Simod.
You know, battering ram Ben is probably a better gimmick than these.
Probably.
Devastation we've seen in this match, folks. I don't know if it's going to come to an end. Simod is taking out anybody that possibly could end this match.
This is unlike anything I've seen at WrestleRave in my tenure. Simod making the cover, but he took out the referee. There's nobody that's going to make that count.
Now it's just sitting there. Watching. I can't tell if he's just going to stand up there and look at the devastation he's created or he's going to finish it.
Kenny able to roll out of the way. Kenny, that last fight is going to ascend up to the top.
This crowd is 100% behind Kenny Calypso. Come on, Kenny!
And he takes on him.
Come on, Kenny! You got to cover!
Looks like he was going for the cover, but Simod is still lying there with some fight left in him.
Where's he going?
Kenny
Going to another rope.
looks like he might want to go again. High elevation frog splash. And he's not done. Kenny's not done. He's stirring. Kenny, you've got to move quickly.
Is he going to go for the hat trick? Oh, well, I guess that would be a hat trick. He's going for the fourth one.
4 in a row. Can Kenny hit it? Every throw on the mat might be taking just as much out of him. Kenny, ascend, sleep, and hit. But can he capitalize? Can he make the cover?
Got to cover.
1, 2, 3.
And we're starting out hot.
If you're gonna
Ben
come,
calling for the bell.
if you're gonna come at the king, you best not miss. And Chris Carter starting off hot. Off the ropes, gonna try again over the top.
Oh, Charlie almost got him, almost caught Chris Carter, but Chris Carter is way too fast. Starting out with that very quick offense.
Well, you look at Chris Carter and you look at Charlie Haas, and you could not have two more different individuals. Look at the size difference, and then don't discount the style difference.
Absolutely just a clash of styles here, but Chris Carter showing that he is no slouch. He has been working effortlessly to make his name known here in Texas.
Chris Carter building a legacy of his own.
Charlie Haas finally catching Chris, but showing, no way, young man. You've got a lot to learn.
And Charlie Haas just dwarfs Carter in size here.
To the top, Chris Carter flipping again. Charlie catching him. Oh, Chris getting that head scissors in last second.
That's what's so dangerous about Chris Carter. The man is an innovator, and he knows so many different ways to take advantage of any given situation.
Very quick thinking in that ring. Up and over. Chris back at his feet.
Springboard.
Oh!
Quick thinking by Haas.
There's a reason that Charlie Haas was at the top of his game in WWE and in TNA Impact. It's insane.
You heard as he came out, 3-time WWE Tag Team Champion, 2-time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion. The man knows his way around.
Oh my God!
As he throws Chris Carter into the front row, just pure power. And now,
Charlie Haas just has no respect for anybody in this building right now.
least of all Chris Carter.
Charlie Haas showing up, if you remember correctly, at our last WrestleRave show, just mercilessly beating Chris Carter after winning his match.
Charlie Haas taking offense to Chris Carter and the way that he's trying to build his legacy. Charlie Haas.
And it has to be a big deal for Charlie Haas to even, for Chris Carter to be in Charlie Haas's radar.
Shows you exactly how much Chris Carter has built his name over the last year or 2 years here in Texas, catching the attention of someone like Charlie Haas.
Chris Carter being just thrown across those fans' chairs. Charlie Haas, no remorse.
And this is what we've come to expect from matches here at WrestleRave. Things get a little out of control very, very quickly. Carter back in the ring. Haas giving chase.
Haas wondering how this crowd can even be remotely into Chris Carter and giving him their support, their energy.
It's like he's taken personal offense to the existence of Chris Carter here.
Charlie Haas not making any fans, any friends here.
And that says something about the popularity, the charisma of Chris Carter, that Charlie Haas, a former 3-time WWE Tag Team Champion, a Ring of Honor star, someone who competed in TNA Impact, can walk into this building and not get a hero's welcome. Back elbow turns Chris Carter inside out, leaves him crumpled on the mat.
Charlie Haas has definitely seen a thing or two in his tenure as a wrestler.
Charlie Haas, one of the most well-traveled professional wrestlers you will find anywhere. Absolutely, supremely confident in his abilities.
That Olympian wrestling style really coming into fruition here. As Charlie Haas stretches out Chris Carter.
It's a smart strategy to go to that amateur Greco-Roman style of Chris Carter. Far more comfortable flying through the air.
Oh! Big boot to the face for Chris Carter.
Definitely want to keep Chris Carter grounded.
Oh!
Olympic style slam takes him down. 2 count.
Shades of Team Angle as we see Charlie Haas very confused as to the wherewithal of Chris Carter here.
If he's studied Chris Carter, he should not be surprised. As I said, Chris Carter will take hits that will put normal men in their grave, and yet he just keeps on ticking.
Big elbow to the corner.
And Charlie Haas pressing the advantage, trying to maintain control. Whip into the opposite corner. Oh!
We've seen Chris Carter in this sort of situation. Oh!
And there, down goes our official. Off the ropes.
Oh!
Springboard enziguri, and Charlie Haas took a tumble to the outside. Might have hit his head on those ring steps on the way down.
Rolling through it as much as possible, but Charlie Haas back up and at it.
And Charlie Haas
trying to get his bearings here.
Charlie Haas is a tough individual. As Carter looking to...
Oh!
Carter was looking to go for that tope suicida, ran straight into a steel chair.
And our official is not seeing it, seeing this chair implemented. The look of rage and anger in Charlie Haas's face as Chris Carter tries to get to a vertical base. Oh!
Backfired.
Oh my God.
Chair ricochets off that top rope.
Caught all of it, Jacob. All of it. And Chris Carter.
Flush with the forehead. Steel chair to Charlie Haas. And now Chris Carter.
Quick thinking of Chris Carter has let him
off the ropes.
Oh!
Went for the God Cutter. Caught by Charlie Haas.
Oh! And a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B in that one.
And now Carter looking to go up top.
There's no telling what he's going to do. Oh, my God.
1, 2. Amazing shooting star press, but not enough to put away Charlie Haas.
The tenure and experience of Charlie Haas is not going to allow him to kick out so early in this match.
You also have to keep pride in mind. Charlie Haas, this is about pride for him, trying to prove something. Oh! Face first into those steel steps.
Charlie rolling back into the ring. Chris Carter going up top again.
He's going to try for it.
Another shooting star press.
Hooks the legs. 1, 2, 3. And Chris Carter has done it.
The winner of this match, Chris Carter.
David Young. And there's the bell.
And immediately we noticed the size difference.
But that can be deceiving. This Nick might be smaller than Young. He is a powerful young individual.
A lot of power, a lot of energy, a lot of speed, and that's going to play a big factor here. David Young, a former X Division competitor, but he's been in the business for over 30 years. He's slowing down a bit, but we'll see how much he has in the tank against a young prospect like Just Nick.
It's going to be a tale of experience versus youthful energy here tonight.
David Young, a TNA original. We saw Just Nick come out in an Impact Wrestling gut check shirt. I'm not sure he's had a bigger gut check than tonight against David Young.
Very interesting. The reevaluated
Young, he's expressing some frustration, the ref Ben Scheinberg. And this is a different approach from David Young than we're used to. Like I said before, ex-division competitor, he traveled the road with the likes of AJ Styles and Chris Sabin. Much more methodical approach, a lot of talking.
Cannot discount the experience David Young has to start the lockup center of the ring, textbook.
David Young immediately going for that arm.
Let's go, Nick!
Showing he's got those fundamentals down pat.
He's going to try to wear down David Young. David Young's going to look for the spine buster. He telegraphs it in every match, sometimes good, sometimes bad, but when he connects with that spine buster, it's hard to get up from.
Very wise, working that arm to possibly take away from the effectiveness of that spine buster. You know that Just Nick is a student of the game. He's going to have studied the tape. And he has a game plan.
And that's where it backfires. The spine buster from David Young, it's such an effective move, but you've got to believe everyone is expecting it.
For a submission here.
Ref Ben Scheinberg taking a close look at the action. May have been some foul play there from David Young.
David Young applying pressure.
Nick breaks it.
Very interesting way to create separation. That's what you're going to be on the lookout for.
That's that explosiveness we were talking about earlier. He's going to have to use that.
Goes for it yet again.
Just Nick. Looks for a clothesline.
Had a game plan of his own.
And we saw Nick playing to the crowd, and I think that's part of David Young's strategy. We saw before the match, got the crowd very invested. He made it emotional. The emotions may have reached Just Nick, and it may be costing him right now.
And Just Nick is an emotional competitor. That's part of what makes him so special. What allows him to connect with the fans here at the Premier Arena. He brings that energy, he brings that heart and passion to every single match. And you have to imagine what a win here tonight would mean to someone like Just Nick.
Nick showing some of that fire, some of that intensity right now.
Knee lift right to the gut.
And he just shut it down, and you heard the crowd just go silent, losing hope as David Young back on the mat, applying that chin lock.
David Young is not breaking the mold with his offense. He's going to try and true, working the technicals, working the fundamentals.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't have to be too flashy. Sometimes technique overpowers anything. We're seeing that right now. Just Nick, he may not always be in this position. He may not always be in the ring with the guy that's been here so long. Crowd rally.
Huge discus clothesline from Just Nick. Ducked by David Young, springboard. Cover. Only
Very close to the ball from Ben Scheinberg.
very, very close, but not enough to put away the TNA original.
Let's go, Nick. Let's go, Nick.
Let's go, Nick! Let's go, Nick!
I think Nick's looking for that pump shot. That pump shot, there he is.
Let's go, Nick!
He can
Let's
win
go,
it. It
Nick!
might be over.
Off the ropes. Oh my
That might be it. Nick might not know where he is.
I think he's got something else. Oh, my. Oh, we said David Young. We said he was in the X division. There's no way. There's no way.
Waiting for that. Nobody home, just Nick.
He's feeling it. He's going for it. All it takes is one buckshot lariat from Just Nick.
That's it. Cover. 1, 2, 3. What a victory for Just Nick here tonight.
What a performance. What a win. Boy, was he tested.
Introducing first, contestant number 1 from Austin, Texas, Mark Von Erich.
And Mark Von Erich making his way to the ring as the first entrant here in the Crown Royal Rumble. As the bottle of Crown is brought to our announce table. As we take a look at the bottle of Crown that is up for grabs here in this Crown Royal Rumble. It's what everyone will be fighting for. This is the 3rd edition of one of these styles of matches. Mark Von Erich, a legendary performer here in Texas specifically. Yeah, and that's to be expected. They're going to look to use every opportunity to take this away from someone like Mark Von Erich, who enters at number 1 and will have to test his endurance. Crowd already behind Mark.
Absolutely, Mark Von Erich, a fan favorite here at the Houston Premier Arena. I believe this is his first appearance.
Definitely getting a warm welcome in his WrestleRave debut as Scoop Slam.
Mark Von Erich slammed down. You don't see that very often, but when it's a man the size of Brother Tracy, it's to be expected.
Oh yeah, there's the obvious age difference here that Mark Von Erich's gonna have to work around, and he's no stranger to that.
And Jack, my brother, my comrade here at WrestleRave, we've had an exciting night already. Rory, what a great 2 first matches we've had already.
Yeah, exciting 2 matches and exciting 2 years.
Oh gosh, big suplex, Brother Tracy.
Oh yeah,
and over another claw.
Oh, he's already teasing the claw.
And could get the claw early here.
Signature maneuver on Mark Von Erich.
Mark Von Erich's got the claw wrapped around the skull of Brother Tracy.
Tracy staggering towards the ropes. As we get our next entrant.
Number 3.
We see Haley Danielle and that can only mean Alex Arsenal.
Being accompanied to the ring by the bombshell, Haley Danielle, Alex Arsenal.
Alex, he's ready, running to the ring. Just attacking Mark Von Erich from behind.
Of course, number 3 of 10.
They may look to double team him here.
Definitely the man with the most experience, as Brother Tracy and Alex Arsenal have made somewhat a pack, and Mark Von Erich goes crashing down to the ground. Looks like an unholy alliance of sorts here to begin. That may be the best strategy in a match like this, which is pretty much just a free-for-all.
Oh yeah, and Mark knows that the numbers game is against him, and he's trying to fight it off. This is the worst possible scenario for someone like him.
Alex Arsenal.
He's not backing down. May have struck a nerve with Mark Von Erich. Oh, and it's just the numbers game again.
Absolutely, and we've seen Alex Arsenal here at WrestleRave plenty of times. Of course, managed by the reigning, defending, anytime, anywhere champion Haley Danielle.
They certainly have their history here.
We got a surprise entry.
Number 4, Isaac Morales.
Isaac Morales, a surprise entrant here in the Crown Royal Rumble.
Making his way in with a big crossbody.
Isaac making his WrestleRave debut, at least as a performer inside the ring. Of course, he was the referee in our first ever event. He Iron Man 10 straight matches.
It's only right to have him in here, and he's going to try to Iron Man this match against 9 other guys.
Absolutely, and now Isaac Morales going for a slice bread, taking the big man down. And of course, over the top rope, both feet have to touch the floor in order to be eliminated. As you see, referees Killian Powers and MJ Bell.
Oh, and look at Haley Danielle snatching the leg of Mark Von Erich.
Yeah, it didn't take long for her to get involved, as expected.
Oh yeah, I saw her pushing Alex Arsenal further into the ring anytime he gets close to being eliminated.
I feel like every big show needs needs that battle royal, and I guess this is our third shot at it.
Oh yeah, it's always a showcase of what WrestleRave's all about.
Of course. Oh wait a minute, we got our next entrant coming down to the ring. It's KC Kareem
making his WrestleRave debut as well.
Entrant number 5, KC Kareem.
KC Kareem, tassels and all, coming in hot. Big clothesline there and knocks Isaac down with a elbow.
And of course, if you watch Texas Contender Series, you see both these young athletes part of the rising future of Texas wrestling. But KC Kareem,
look at his strength. Big TKO.
Big TKO. KC Kareem, and Alex Arsenal obviously didn't like that. Oh, Arsenal!
Oh no, Arsenal, and there you see Haley again, making sure that Alex stays on that apron.
And what a adversary. And now Arsenal, is he out?
Oh, he looks like dead weight on Haley, but she just shoves him back in.
And Haley making her presence known early, already halfway through this Crown Royal Rumble, and Haley Danielle, wait a minute, Isaac!
And the diversion.
Isaac Morales has been eliminated.
Causes our first elimination.
Our first man out of this matchup, unfortunately. But now our next entrant is Chris Austin, a WrestleRave former.
Number 6, Chris Austin.
Of course, competed at Chili Con Carnage in a scramble match in a losing effort, making his second appearance here.
Yeah, and he had a bright showing in that scramble match. Look at Chris Austin. Using his speed, he's coming alive right now.
Now Chris Austin, a big opportunity for this young man to really open some eyes.
Snapmare, big PK kick, and into a moonsault.
And look at over the corner, Mark Von Erich has Alex Arsenal over the top.
And once
again,
Haley just playing defense out there. Fighting a wall against the ring.
And you know, his brother Tracy and Mark Von Erich still been in there since number 1 and number 2. This match began with Mark Von Erich.
Oh yeah, and he's using a lot of energy trying to get Alex out.
Only one elimination thus far. It is Isaac Morales. We have 5 individuals. As entrant number 7 should be on his way very shortly here. Oh, and KC Kareem. Big splash on Mark Von Erich.
A lot of impact on that.
And it sounds like we have our next man entering the foray. And it's
number
Chip
7,
Mandalay.
Chip Mandalay.
Another familiar face here in WrestleRave.
Oh, and Mark Von Erich. Was Mark Von Erich just eliminated by KC Kareem?
Oh, wow.
I think he was. He was eliminated. Very impressive. What a moment here by KC Kareem and Mark Von Erich eliminated. That is quite a surprise. And now Mark Von Erich.
Mark's coming after Haley. Haley's just darting away.
Yeah, he better now watch out. He better watch out for the claw himself.
They're playing ping pong here. And dodges that one. And look at this. Out goes Max. Oh, straight to the
Hard
mat.
landing outside from Max Heights.
And wait a minute, as we haven't heard a bell, I believe this is not, I don't even know. Holy mackerel, what a head toss. And clotheslines him out of the ring, and Mike Jackson standing tall. Action, Mike Jackson. Wait a minute. Holy mackerel!
And that's what the people paid to see.
The world's oldest suicide dive! Oh, you better run! Mike Jackson's not playing around. I'm going to reiterate this, Jacob. 71. Uh-oh. And meeting of the minds.
If you added up the ages of everybody else in this match, probably including the referee, you wouldn't
Probably
get
half his age.
You probably wouldn't get to Mike Jackson.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen.
And you can't buy that kind of experience.
And we haven't heard a dang bell for Christ's sakes. Oh my! Into a nice double team takeover head scissors. As this match is now finally official.
Officially underway at this point.
Ringside Records playing a trick on us here, but regardless of that, that was a triple headbutt if I'm not mistaken, and that hurts. Well, look at this now. Things speeding back up, ducking and dodging. Oh, solid kick to the abdomen.
Swift kicks.
And an even more solid drop kick by Curry. And I gotta tell you, so far the game plan doesn't look too thrown off that Action Mike Jackson is now involved in this match.
Well, if you're Max Heights, you care about one thing.
About being a main event player. And that's what his spokesman here basically has been promoting him as ever since their pairing. And not afraid to throw hands with Action Mike Jackson here. And shoulder thrusts him into the corner.
Well, if you're Kerry Ryder and you're Action Mike Jackson, you realize that you don't necessarily have to pin Max Heights to walk away with that title.
The power of triple threat, exactly. Oh, and he still got some speed on that one.
So Max Heights, his philosophy tonight is just to walk out of here with that championship belt.
Fans are chanting, "You still got it." He never lost it as he has that jumping arm breaker. Oh my! Getting the attention of this crowd. Oh, wrenching that arm.
You have to imagine the people at New Texas Pro Wrestling would be very excited to have somebody like Action Mike Jackson representing the Lone Star division, and that very well could happen after tonight.
We could have a senior division in this rate if he wins this. Wait a minute. Oh my, look at the balance of this man. He's just playing with them now, Jacob. That's one.
The man has better balance on the top rope than I have on solid ground.
That makes two of us. That's two. We're getting a counting lesson with Action Mike Jackson here. Look at this, it's three. Oh boy, respect your elders, Jacob. That's all I gotta tell you. 3.5. That drops at the hammer right there into his arm. Wait a minute. Oh! Wait a minute. Is he going to get both of them now? Wait, no way. Oh! Mike Jackson having them like two kids on a timeout here. Oh, no. Has him up. Oh, my God. Suplex.
And as will often happen, youth teams up to attack the old.
Disrespecting their elders, Jacob. Going for the cover on the man who took the double suplex and he gets the shoulder up. Oh, man. This is one of the most unorthodox triple threats I've ever seen, and damn it, I'm glad I'm here for this one, Jacob.
Yeah, this is something that this is one thing you see only once in a blue moon, where you see such a contrast of styles.
And ages.
Front
neck breaker.
And it can only happen at a place like WrestleRave, here at Houston Arena.
And all jokes aside, I know this is Ghoul's night out. He does not look like a ghoul, but he may be getting there because that man's starting to scare me. His intensity is of this man 3 times younger than him. Good Lord. And look at this. He's not done yet. Taking him to the woodshed, as they'd say. Oh, and a throat thrust. Right on the Action Mike.
Well, if we're going to use old wrestling cliches, Action Mike Jackson is tougher than a $2 steak.
All right, buddy. You want to challenge me to that? I'll give it to you as he forearms him right to the chin. Good grief, ladies and gentlemen. Just stumping him into the corner, stumping a mud hole over here. The Action Mike. And it's a little bit unfair, as you could say, as they're going for the old elder man of this contest. Well, but he's resilient. Well,
you have to imagine it's the
no disqualifications.
It is the smart play for these men to be going after Action Mike. The experience he has in that ring, veteran. You want to take that out of the
Indeed. But he has been in big fight situations over the years. Some of the legends that are no longer around today and that are still watching here He has that experience over against people like this. Wait a minute.
And now...
Shades of earlier. Oh no! Double stalling. Vertical. Oh, and he lands on his feet. The athleticism and hits the neck breaker. And all three are down. Unbelievable, Jacob. This is a one for the ages.
They know exactly what it is they're seeing here tonight. They are seeing something special.
Once in a blue moon. Oh no, he's angry, Jacob. He's angry. The back elbows and the clothesline. And oh, ducks it. What's he going for? And wait a minute. Got thumped in the eye, I believe, from what I saw. What was that? And oh no, has him flipped over, but oh, uses the momentum against him. And hits a neck breaker of his own. That's that experience right there. 1, 2, and back. Oh, frog splashes Curry out of nowhere. But oh, Mike not having any of it. Referee pizza tie did almost get flattened by that Max Heights frog splash. Wait a minute now. Hitting the corner now. Max ever running forward.
Max Heights does not need a hype man. He lets his actions speak for himself. You can see exactly why.
He's using that for extra measure.
You can see exactly why he is the Lone Star Champion. Whenever you see him taking the fight to action like Mike Jackson here, he is not...
Ducks the clothesline into a go behind! Into the atomic drop! Wait a minute, has him for a double underhook. What's he going for? Oh, and a pump up knee to the skull! But wait a minute, no, wait! Could we have a new champion too? Oh!
We were so close to seeing a new champion crowned just right there.
And the oldest champion in New Texas Pro Wrestling's history. Wait a minute, into a small package. 1, 2, oh! This is unpredictable, Jacob, I gotta tell you.
The wrestling IQ of all three competitors in this match is off the charts.
It's in the thousands. Oh, into a jumping knee face crusher right there. But wait a minute, he's not done. Oh no, he throws him out. Come on! God dang it! And the hype man helps him.
Again, I spoke